We're going to work on plank pose today and discuss 3 options practitioners have in it. So go ahead and make your way to plank pose, Punk. Good. So notice how her shoulders are behind her wrists. That's a really common happening. To keep the weight more forward on the hand so it doesn't compress the base of the wrist exactly. I have her move her shoulders forward. And then push the floor away and lift up through here. Put a slight bend in your knees. Bend your knees just a little bit. Bend. Bend, yep. And now tuck your tailbone. Lift your low belly and press your butt to your knees. More. Yes, and now straighten your knees. Keep that. Good. Hold here for 3, 2, and relax. Whew. So what she did, is the most strengthening variation of plank. So this is the one we would do for arm balances and in preparing for inversions. A more neutral variation, so in that one, her shoulders were fully protracted. That meant spread apart. She was pushing the floor away all the way. For the next one, you're going to have a natural lift of your shoulder blades off of the back. So just a centimeter lift. Not lifted all the way, but just the way it would be naturally. And I'm going to leave the curve in your back. For the first variation, we had her put a little bend in the knees, lengthen the tailbone to the knees, and then straighten to get a strong anterior lift of the pelvis. Now, or I should say posterior, back body tilt, anterior lift, front body lift. Okay, so for this one, we keep the natural curve, and then you can allow your chest to drop just a little bit. There you go. So this is a more neutral position, and when you're practicing, especially if you're newer, day after day, and you want to build strength, I recommend this one. This would probably be the best fit for you. And then come on down. Whew. Roll out your wrists. A little bit easier, right?
That's good.
That's good. Okay. The last one is with the shoulder blades retracted. So they're drawn together more on the back. And I would recommend we just do it about 90% of the way. So not completely squeezing, because that can also lead to issues. But for students, especially if there are some issues with shoulder injuries, having the shoulder blades slightly lifted on the back will make it a healthier position. So go ahead and take your hands forward, legs back. And then for this one, you can practice, let your spine go closer to the floor. Let your shoulder blades lift, but try not to sink too much in your core. Keep the core lifted. The shoulders move away from the ears, and the spine extends forward through the crown of the head. Not through your face, through the top of the head, yep. So there's a feeling of the spine extending forward, the inner border of the shoulder blades drawing down. A little more lift right here. You got it. 3, 2, and relax. Oh my goodness, so that one was tough too. Yeah. So 3 variations. Each of them are appropriate at different time for different practitioners. There's no black and white, right or wrong. It just depends on your ambitions. For developing the most strength, you'll want to do that first one. For a more neutral position, my shoulders tend to like it better. You just keep your shoulder blades essentially in the same position as they are standing up with the arms forward. And then we also have the retracted position for a more restorative variation of plank. And of course, you're always welcome to practice it with the knees down.